What's good, everybody? What's good, everybody? Back with another banger, just hitting record. And it's a different type of record because today is day 74, a 75 hard. And today is day 43, a Gymshark 66. All right, we moving, baby. We moving. All right, and it's a bittersweet feeling to know you're coming to the conclusion of a challenge, but still the job not finished, as another one right there in hindsight. All right, however though, it comes with some more recovery time, and now I'm going to continue to build on this momentum that I've curated over these last 74 days. Because the name of the game isn't to just get all this momentum and then let it go wayside over the next month. No, it's to get this momentum and then use it into the next momentum and just keep riding that wave on growing. All right? If you're not moving forward, by default, you're going back. So remember that. All right? No matter what you do or no matter what I say, always remember that if you're not going forward, you're going back. All right? Because this right here is a result of consistency. It's a result of determination, dedication, and just straight grit. All right? To go after something and really put your all into it. So it really does feel so sweet. But yeah, a few things I want to talk to y'all about. First, like always, is getting into a very repetitive habit and just being consistent. Guys, you can do a lot of things in the world, but being consistent is one that very few do. Now, I'm not one to say everything is bright and shining armor over here and there's no chinks in my armor, because there definitely is. It is just shown where I missed a day or two of this video hitting record, but I did not allow it to just dismantle all my momentum and just say forget it, throw away side. No, I still show up. It shows that I'm human, and I believe a lot of people don't do that. Is they just show the perfection and the I'm untouchable side of things, which is cool and all, but I think the climate we're in as of 2025 is people want to see the real, the good, bad, and ugly. All right, the success and the failures. All right, that is just an imperative stat. Very imperative to see, to show. All right, and that's okay. What we doing? Okay, cool. I'm like, what's going on? I'm just pulling into a parking spot to break bread with y'all. I really want to lock in, give y'all my undivided attention, as you know, you deserve it, level. You definitely deserve it. This journey for me thus far hasn't been one for the lighthearted, but I feel so much, excitement that I did it. And it wasn't easy, but it definitely is worth it. I feel different. I'm in a legit realm that I've never been in before when it comes to my body, my physique, how I feel, how I move, how I think. And these last 2 days, as I've been facing this, I don't know what you call it, either, burnout or just overwhelmed, even though I pushed through with determination, it just adds that much more weight to the complexity of what this is and to the value of what I'm doing and putting out into the world. And now it's time to continuously scale up. All right? I'm showing that I can be consistent, very uber murder consistent. But the question is, now what? What's the next challenge? how are you going to scale? You got 74 Hard, you got Gym Start 66, that's going to commence March 8th. But what's the next challenge? How are you going to scale, AP? So, just a lot of things up. Making a lot of dynamic moves within my personal brand, as I want to take this to a new height. And I'm passionate about it. It's my face. It's who I am. You know, in this world, a lot of things that are moving and are changing. But when you have something you're in control of, like your name, your personal brand, that's everything. That is everything. So, and on top of that, a lot of people have talked about it, where this is the year where having a personal brand is even more important. You know, and you can't allow nothing to deviate you from that. You just can't. Obviously, it's going to try to happen in multiple ways, but you have to find a way to get it done, of whatever or however you want to be seen by this world. And who does AP want to be seen as? A person that is uber consistent, yet very well spoken, and extremely, extremely witty. He is a very intelligent man who always found a way through. That's really who I will be. And I'm not accepting nothing less. And one thing I see that give me that opportunity is wealth, is money. Like, I hear so many people talk about it left and right. It's the root of all evil. You know, it's bad. Shit, I think it's a good down payment. Because now that goes into another topic that I've talked about numerous times, and I'm going to talk about it again. Choose your hard. Choose your hard. Whether you're driving and got a car, no car insurance, maintenance, gas you got to take care of for the vehicle, but you're able to get around where you need to go when you need to go, or you're walking and you got to worry about the weather, not having to take an Uber everywhere you need to go, not being able to get up and go as you please, maybe getting stuck somewhere, you know, spending more money than you want to. Regardless, those are two levels of styles of hard. Choose your hard. You want a life of rich, a life of poor, choose your hard. You want a life of fat, you want a life of in shape, choose your hard. You want a life being respected or disrespected, choose your hard. Regardless, both are hard. Both will be hard. The question is, there are different types of hard. When you're choosing to be in shape opposed to being fat, your heart is within yourself, of trying to continuously go to the gym and figure out ways to keep aiming for a goal and not being complacent, compared to your heart when you're fat and the whole world is judging you and everything you're doing, you know, just coming for you, it seems like. Choose your hard. Your hard of making a payment and, you know, having to work an extra job or two to cover your month if you're an employee trading time for money, or having to walk everywhere and you have a job to get to and that Uber is running late. It said it would be 6 minutes, now it jumps to 15 and you end up being late for work. Now you might get fired and gotta look for another job. Choose your hard. Both of them are extremes, yes, but regardless, a hard is there. Like, I go back now, other videos where I talk about a decision and a sacrifice, and this life will be made. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You have to make a decision to go left or right. And if you choose to go left, you have to accept the sacrifice that you didn't go right. Choose your hard. This entire life, this entire world, everybody on this planet, every single person, consciously or unconsciously, is making a decision. And every single person, consciously or unconsciously, is making a sacrifice. So you're fully in control to choose your decision, choose your sacrifice. Choose your decision, and the opposite is a sacrifice. You can choose to go get 8 hours of sleep every night and sacrifice the club, or vice versa. You can choose to go party at that event that you've been to a bunch of times, and now you sacrifice your sleep and still have things to do the next day. Choose your heart, choose your sacrifice, make your decision. But life is filled with it. You know, I've been reading Limitless, and I must say, like, it is definitely the best book I've ever indulged in. And it's because it tells you every single human's most powerful tool that every single one of us have. And it's between our ears. Yeah, I said it. It's between our ears. It's that thing known as the brain that if you train it, and that's the only way, like anything on our body, from the muscles to the intelligence, to the skin complexion, to the skin, cleanliness, to the body cleanliness, you have to train it. You ever heard that saying before? I've heard it my whole life. I know you've heard it. If you don't use it, you lose it. Your brain, if you use it at just a mild level, you're gonna lose all the other stuff you have the ability to obtain. But if you train that brain to be more effective, to be more optimal, like, for example, I spoke about the reading when it comes to memorizing things and turn it into a story instead of repetitive, you're now using more of your brain. You're not gonna lose it because you're using it. Your muscles. Yeah, anybody you see who got these nice muscles or a nice body, woman or man, they're using their body on a consistent daily basis, so they're not gonna lose it. But say if they stop, they're gonna lose that. If you don't use it, you lose it. And then on the other extreme end, anybody who's older, who's crazy overweight, younger, crazy overweight, who's, has all these crazy health problems. Because I have a lot of health problems myself. I'm not going to say I'm not just Mr. Perfect. But a lot of things can either be in better control, opposed to just letting them get out of control. And now you got to lose a limb. You got to let that leg go or that arm go, because you let it get filled up with bullshit and you didn't take care of it, and you lost numbing and nerves in it for a year or two ago, and now it's cancerous, so you got to cut it, or you're gonna have a shortened life. If you don't use it, you lose it. All right, so this life is full of decisions and sacrifices. That's all it is. When it comes to relationships, your decision to be with that woman sacrifices all else that came with her. Your decision to not indulge in that relationship sacrifice other relationships. Your decision to be friends with, Thanos sacrifices potential friendships with everybody else, because Buddy trying to wipe out the whole world. You get the point, all right? Long story short, I'm being silly, but yeah. Regardless, life is full of sacrifices and decisions and sacrifices. So that's really where I'm at, guys. As of right now, it just feels really good. I'm definitely enjoying the moments of where I'm at. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to the channel, Gango. All right. As you see, guys, I'm no different. I am no different than you all. There's nothing unique about making a decision and then just standing on business. Follow through on it day in and day out, regardless of how you feel. All right. This has been a good talk, y'all. I can't wait to break bread with y'all again tomorrow. Hopefully today, y'all got another W. But yeah, it's been a pleasure hanging out with y'all for a little bit, and I will see y'all tomorrow on the finale of 75 Hard. Peace.